great. And then I like that you.
All right. Oh my God, I can
couple of things.
Very cool.
I like your take.
Go ahead, present to us.
You realize in the process what some of the challenges.
My lovely capstone presentation on website coding. For my thesis is on the topic of data brokers, which are companies that collect your information, usually purchase information when you make like credit cards or online purchases or anything like that, and they'll take that information and save it. So that way they can sell to other companies who will advertise to your products. Like if you just bought a motorcycle, they'll say a car insurance company will buy the database of people who bought vehicles, and then they'll sell insurance to you based off of your recent motor vehicle purchase. It's the same way that like cookies work in advertisements, where you'll look for shop for shoes online, and then all of a sudden you start seeing a lot of shoe ads on the internet.
My husband is a creative director.
I chose this topic just because of its relevance, how it literally affects everyone here, whether they know it or not. And right now, you can't even necessarily choose whether or not you want this service, it just happens, with or without your consent. And my essay is that these data brokers should have legal restrictions that legally allow you to modify what information they take, or to essentially decline from the service and just have your information taken from who you choose, essentially. Some challenges about this topic was for my project, I couldn't really find anything super related to data brokers, so I settled for website design, so coding and how to make websites and stuff. So it's vaguely related. Information on data brokers is also hard to find because they don't really they prefer that you didn't know the service was happening because they make money off of it, and people becoming aware of it generally would only be negative for them. Also, some of the challenges, it's hard to find a mentor, procrastination, the class day stuff, some of the hours were really hard, like it was 5 days. So, like 3 days a week, so after school, you get home for 2 hours, and then you go to class, and then you get home at like 10:30, so you're pretty drained after that. So doing that after a while got pretty draining. My physical project itself is on web design. I've taken pictures of a website that I made, and I have some of the code used to make the website. I didn't bring the actual website hard code just because presenting on this I figured might be tricky, so it was just safer to take the pictures. Things I've learned from taking the website. Also, I basically code the information on the website, all the text, the order it goes, and how to format it to get that nice look that you've got. Like nice borders on the side and whatnot. Here's the site. It was a space exploration site. I made that because of the recent private enterprise to send people to Mars to colonize it. So I figured it'd be kind of fun. So here we have the header of the website, and this part is the body of the website. This is all just actually right here. This is all just one image that I made, and I just placed it here and put it in the right spot in CSS. So aside from the background here, all this image right here is just one image. Can't really actually click on those either. Here's like the main part of it, where you've got the text and the information. I've also got it's like a Ferris wheel of pictures. It'll slide that way periodically. Also included a map of its theoretical location and in a contact form on the site. This was kind of annoying just because the text boxes here, they didn't want to quite align properly, so I had to kind of fidget with them to make sure that they didn't take up all the space here and push that down. And here we have the footer, a site that just closes it all off with terms and services, links around the site, and just some social media things. And this is also just one big image. It's not, you can't actually look at that. Here's some of the site. This is in a program called Sublime, text editing site, pretty much designed for web design. So, all the websites start with a doc type, such as HTML. They all use HTML, so I'll start with this doc type and this bit of information here, which tells your web browser how to interpret the web page and its information. and how to format it correctly. And the rest of this down here is all things like including text and links, pictures, images, whatnot, all in the correct top-down order. But in CSS, you'll go and arrange that into the actual places that you want. This is just to get the information on there. You do all the pretty, I guess, artwork with CSS. HTML is just puts the red ones on there. In reflection, looking back, I'm sure if you go around to anyone here, you'll see that procrastination is kind of a thing. Everyone will make some sort of comment on how they procrastinated, and I will admit I did procrastinate a little bit on this. Also, the class hours were pretty brutal. I'd say I would like to take a class with less brutal hours, maybe another day and less hours, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It's what happened. It's fun, and it's okay in the end, though. I also would have signed up for the classes sooner. They had, I guess, classes that you could sign up for in time, and I signed up a bit later than I could have, which also pushed me a bit closer, and just it pushed everything farther towards the end, so it was a little more rushed. So I would have started that sooner. But otherwise, it was a pretty, I guess, enjoyable experience. I'd recommend it to a friend if they wanted to learn coding after taking a class on it. I'd say that although my interesting career, it has definitely influenced me in my career choices that I wanted to go into computer science, specifically information security, and this definitely has, I guess, increased my interest in that topic. So it has affirmed my choice of what I wanted to do for my career. It's the end of my presentation.
That was pretty good. Yes. Yes.
How long did it take you to do the correct coding?
To like make a website?
Yeah.
Some of the basic ones you saw right there, that one took me probably combined total of 11 to 13 hours. But it can vary depending on how complicated the site is or how much you cheat, I guess, by using images. So if I wanted to make everything fully interactable, it would have taken me probably like another 6-7 hours.
How did you know which coding to use?
Oh, which coding? Oh, it's also HTML is this very kind of specific code. It uses like tags, like you'll tag something. You want this to be bold. Like when you use the bold, it'll just add this tag on like say word. It'll just cause it to be bold. So it's really just a collection of taggings. So it's really for coding. It's just learning and memorizing the code. So for HTML, it all uses this very specific language that's pretty simple. It's one of the easier languages to learn. And CSS is similar. It uses generally just a bunch of tags that reference like specifications you've made in the document to specify you want this image here, up there, and this color, that kind of thing. So it's really just learning and memorizing the code. That's how you kind of learn to code.
No, you did a good job. That's really good.
So thank you.